Good morning, everybody. And, or, as usual, good evening to those of you on the other side of the planet. Uh-oh. Just disconnecting my headphones, because I'm a doofus. There we go. How's everybody doing this morning? If you've got some coffee, or tea, or your morning beverage of choice, your relaxation beverage of choice, such that you can hang out. Today, I was thinking I wanted to work a little bit more on the stuff that's been bouncing around inside my brain. Mostly the character whose sprites I worked on Wednesday. Speaking of Wednesday, I think next week I'm probably going to either move the Wednesday stream to the evening, or just do away with it altogether. It seems... well, there's multiple reasons for this. One is I'd really like to focus more on making outside of Twitch content, and streaming 3 times a week kind of takes it out of me, so I'll be directing my efforts that way, or I'll be streaming later. Hopefully trying to grab a larger piece of the market, let's say. But we'll see. Probably just gonna not stream on Wednesdays for the foreseeable future, with the intent I'll be making more outside content. Might just be focusing more on trying to get some actual art stuff done, such that I can attract people interested in giving me money to make the art for them. But we'll see. In that vein, the plan is currently to try and make some animations, because people like animated stuff. People like animated emotes. I love animated emotes, and I've said before that when it comes to making the things move is a lot more satisfying to me than actually making the thing to begin with. I kind of threw the dancing emote of Makiri together out of the pre-existing sprites, very minorly edited, quickly, but I didn't really make all of those different poses with an intent for them all to go together. So that's gonna be part of the process, I think. Okay, stream elements, you're full of it. I totally set that to go off in like an hour. Whatever, same here. Yeah. I saw a meme that somebody put out of basically the artist crying. It's like, why am I doing this art? I was like, why am I trying to make art for a living? I hate this. It's so time intensive, and is it even worth it? I'm such a worthless, useless human being. And then like the next one, but the pictures that move, they make me happy. That's totally a thing. That's a real feel, and I do feel that. But yeah, I added another timer into my chat just because I'm starting to feel the wrist pain. I think I've spent the majority of yesterday working on that profile image, and otherwise, I guess, sitting at the computer, so I do want to take the time to take care of myself such that I don't hurt myself to where I can't do the things. Should be a real concern. Anyway. I actually watched a video this morning talking about, this is like from 2014 from a doctor who was saying, if you game 6 to 8 hours a day, you should do these stretches and also take a break every hour. Which is why I set that timer that was in the chat to go off every hour, and for some odd reason it's going off in 10 minutes. I don't understand. Whatever. Jump over to the canvas here. Her happy face, it makes me happy. Oh, gotta resize this again. Also, I figured out how to make Sprite have a dark mode. Which is to say I downloaded some extensions. So that's fun. Pretty happy about that, actually. I downloaded like 7 or 8 before I found one that actually works pretty well. Most of them, or a lot of them had a text style that forced it to be way too small for me to read while still being usable, but this one seems to do the trick. So yeah, as I said, this one, oh yeah, here we go. Let me set my selector to the right thing. Working on sprites still. So I do enjoy these. I think they're quite fun, and especially this. But one thing I'm immediately noting is the relative limited amount of information that you can cram into this style or this size of sprite. And so last time we talked a little bit about the difference between these sprites and Chrono Trigger sprites, which are probably about half again as tall. So basically that. They would come up to that size. Let's just undo that. But you can get a lot more emotion conveyed in the actions of a character of that size. Also, this is gonna bother me. This is clipped and incorrect. Fix that before I let that go on for too long. Goodness, there's another one of these? Oh, sorry. I finally took the time to remove some of the songs that I really didn't care for. I thought I got the major offenders, but this one is also there. Getting rid of that. There we go. Speaking of Chrono Trigger, this particular song reminds me quite a bit of a Chrono Trigger background track. But anyway, I'm gonna open up the Chrono Trigger test for this guy, for Chrono. And grab one of these sprites again. Let's do this one. This one's just his standing sprite here. And we'll just have this for. I already did this. Whatever. So yeah, you can see how much taller the base sprite is. And I'm very tempted to try and give this style of sprite a go. I probably need to pull a few other... You know what, yeah, I'm gonna go grab the Ayla sprite, I believe. Remembering her name. It's been a minute since I've actually played through Chrono Trigger, but Ayla was the prehistoric warrior girl, barbarian style character. Go to the right thing. Yeah, Ayla. I had that right. And then we're going to open that up and take a look at it. There we go. This is not the right thing that I should be looking at. There we are. Just want her space standing pose. Oh, she's actually kind of canted. To one side. Or she's doing the, I don't know, hands on hips thing. I think this is her idle pose where she's just standing there. Also, I forgot all about this. The wide-eyed bit. That's funny. We're gonna go ahead and put this in here. So again, we're still within the confines of a 16 pixel wide character model, but now we're, okay, so in her case we're using the full block. In his case, we're using a little bit more. So that's something to consider, I suppose. Interestingly enough, it feels like the faces have not increased in size. And they're basically done the exact same way. Eyes are a little different here. So we could probably take this same sprite as a base. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this on this sheet instead. Here. One thing I'm noting immediately is the fact that a lot of the colors here are way more muted and less vibrant. Like, there's no black outline in the inside or the outside of the thing. Playing Minecraft at the moment. Have you played Minecraft before, Darkbug? I've spent an unreasonable number of hours playing Minecraft. Personally. What else am I going to do? I'm actually going to move this over one more. I'll put the original reference, or what I'm starting with here. And then we're going to grab just this. We're going to copy it. Actually, no. No, we don't need to do hell. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Let's grab this one. These are the same. So yeah, given that these are... This is actually the same width, it's just her eye on this one side is double wide. And again, this is modeled after the Final Fantasy sprite. Let's see. You know what, tell you what I'm gonna do. Cut that, make a new sheet. Before I mess everything up. Go. Alright, cool. Now there's nothing else on this sheet that I can mess up by accidentally altering things. Okay, so it looks like this is the darkest brown, and there's 1, 2, 3 colors, which is similar to what we've got going on here. Except there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then technically 5 colors for the hair. We can work with that. We can work with that. Also, she's very shiny, I'm noticing. But we're going to try and stick within the same framework of characterization, I guess, of, what was I going to say? Colors. We're going to work on the same color framework. So the skin tone's going to stay the same. We might want to add a color, because it looks like there's, in addition to white, 1, 2, 3, 4, but that 4th color does double duty in this case. So let's start editing this down. Noticing that the Chrono Trigger sprites don't really have eye color at all in any of their iterations. So, given that, let's see, is this on the same level? It is not. It is one level below, so I'm going to move her head up, actually. 1 pixel. So that the bottom of these eyes is level with the bottom of those eyes. Interesting how that makes that look kind of weird. go. And again, her head here is wider than it is here. But that might be fine. We can probably still work with that. Might leave that alone. Alright, so we've got these as our skin tones, and I guess I've added these. These are different. I think I added these for the face that I was working on. So let's move these where they go. Yeah, this one is definitely between these two. Yeah, and this one is definitely darker. So we already have some colors to work with. Keep our base color. Yeah, those are the same. So we'll go a step down from where we're at here to either side. We may want to make a darker shade here, or we just go ahead and grab this red, which I don't know why is down here, or I don't remember what I've made this for. We could fill in all of this. That will probably do the trick. We may go back on that for the horns. Let's try for now leaving the horns and the eyes basically the same color. And we'll have the border be a different thing. She looks really angry. Which is odd, because this one does not look angry. Let's just do this. Just playing with some eye shapes here. We're gonna work with that one for now. Ah, I see. Started here, like 2 shades darker, basically. So that should be that. And that there. Yeah. So then what's left will be our outline color. We'll go with black for now. Actually, no, we will go with this color because this is actually where the clothing starts, I think. We don't have exactly the same kind of layout of clothing, obviously. Probably will want to build this in like so. She's got these big shoulder pad looking bits and a tail too. We're gonna lay off of that, I think. No, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and fill all this in. We'll still use a really dark color for some pieces, like the horns. We might go to black for this as well, just because this does not... It doesn't really contrast as much as I want it to. But that kind of makes them jump out. We'll see. Oop. Wrong tool. Okay, so one from here, 1, 2, 3, and this is the bottom of the chest. 1, 2, 3. So that's where that would be. So if we're doing the clothing, we can put this here. That'll be our darkest line. Go a shade up from that. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Probably gonna just bring this down, because I don't need the shoulders coming up above her head, or above her chin, rather. That's probably sufficient, I should think. I did use some of this, so I could probably fill this in down here and that would be fine. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's gonna work. No, I kind of like leaving that open, actually. We'll use this and fill some in down here too. Cool, yeah, that should do the trick there. We'll mess around some more with the styling of the hair. Okay, so we got right here is sort of the diagonal cut off of the shoulder. Gonna model this. So she's got her hand on her hip here, which I can model this pose, at least as a way to get started here. So that's where that is, and then I'm just gonna outline the hand in black. That's interesting. Interesting that that do be the way that that do be. Cool. Yeah, okay. Fill all that in this way. But then, of course, the sleeve is actually going to come down further here in a bit. But we aren't there quite yet. So this is where the color ended here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be the border here. There, down one more. 2, 3, back in 1. Ah, I see. That's actually her hip right here. This is where her hip starts. And this is supposed to be her arm right here. So we'll have the actual border of the model come out. We're going to start darkening this down right here, I think. And I am working with a little bit different coloration here. She is supposed to have a belt also, which I think in one of these models I did sort of portray that she's got a belt. It's in this one, kind of. It's kind of going for a black belt color. So we'll try and model that. Do the gold across here. Yeah, this black is going to have to go at some point. That's weird. That is a unique color. Ah, because it's between... I see. I remember why I did that now. Either way. Let's try this. I'm using the outline... Does that do that way? That's strange. Just gonna cut that over like that, I think. Okay, yeah. This needs to change. do the trick. And where's this other darker gold that I'd already made? Oh, those are the same color. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think I want to move down to her feet now, just because I'm going to have to place those. That's 2 in. If I wanted her to have the exact same stance, which is what we're going to start with. It's 1 up, 2 in. My character is obviously not wearing boots. Why do you look taller? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 3. So 1, 2, 3 space. There we go. Called that just exactly right. Oops. Cool, that's where the feet would go, but we're going to cover that up anyway, so it's not that big a deal. But given that we know where the legs are kind of supposed to be now, we can shadow accordingly. See if this was going to be my border color. You know what? I can even use this as an actual border color because I think it works pretty well. Her sleeve would actually come down about right there. We will bring this back up, but it's for the... Okay, so we're gonna have this come in and back out again. This will come down. And up, something like that. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and fill that thusly. Not really sure which one of these is better. That one. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so if we were gonna use this bright color, it would need to be there. We could go there. Hmm. Something like that, I think. But then here, and like so, yeah. Then of course I've already goofed because she's supposed to have a golden sort of border down here. Which, that's probably fine. If I really wanted to sell it, I guess I could go with this sort of pale white color. Yeah, that'll do. All right. So yeah, I did the outline already, or the border already. I'm gonna fill this in. We'll probably have to do a little bit of editing, because again, she's wearing shoes. Of a sort. Oh, also... yeah, that's interesting. Her leg is all the way back up here, so her knee is actually... her foot's actually the other way, kind of. It's more forward than this. Weird. Okay, that is that. I think I might want to consider is actually using the other color here, using the darker red as the actual edge of the leg, and then doing maybe a border outside of that. So this is right in line with the top. So that's about where her knee is. Yeah, and this is right there, interestingly enough. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably just cut this all back. No. Can't think of it. That might be too dark. Ah, yeah, we can use this. Sort of dark red that's used in the hair. Okay, so then we go about the process of outlining this and see if it works in the way I anticipated it would. No, again, because the border here works as part of the model, and it doesn't here. So that's part of my problem. So let's try filling this in again. I think actually it was here. From this line to this line is 3. So yeah, this should be. Yeah, okay. And somehow I have multiple shades here and not enough at the same time. I think that's probably okay. There's a bit of this weirdness going on where it's like a jagged bit there, but I think that may be okay. I think the pose is very similar. Her face is wider, but that's okay too. I can fix that. When I say fix it, I can change it. So I think if I were to take this line and just bring it down here, and then color this bit in, even just with this slightly different color here, I think that would go a long way to getting the point across. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I'm not super happy with the legs, but it definitely does do the trick. So if I were to, for but a moment, take this, flip it, move it over here so that we have something easily comparable. guess I could bring all this up a step. Probably wouldn't be a bad move. Let's see how that looks. Using more space on the legs to play with. Phrasing. Do this way. Oh, I guess that should still be there. Interesting. This is only 2 wide. Here it is only 1 wide. Okay, let's flip this back. Also, I suddenly noticed this one block here is completely different color. Like, what even in the world? Why is this different color? So we're on this level here, so this should be probably this color. Directly across is that, right on the other side is that there, and then this comes over like so. Right? No. What in the world? That is why that is that way. I see. No, I don't see. I goofed this up completely. Okay, that's there, that's there. This walks up 3. Here, 1, 2, 3. And then that's open. Right. And this comes across, but this is over here. Ah, I see. I see. At least I think I do. I think I understand why this was acting strangely. That should be that color. This should be here and here. And this will be over here and come down. I'm gonna do this. This will make my job a little easier, I think. Wrong button. Just for a moment, I'm going to cover up everything I don't actually need to see. There we go. I think this works. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that should do. There, and there. Put that back. So right here. Do one of those. Nope, that's really kind of weird. Okay, so it's a little strange, but I think I'm getting the idea. I think I'm getting the idea across anyway. This color right here in the middle is a little strange. I'm gonna cut that back some. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's a bit better. That reads pretty well, I think. So now I can... Oops. Oh, those are touching. Ho-hum. There we are. So we've also outlined the hair up here, or they did, with this darker color. I don't really know that I want to do that. Especially not since I'm using the same color for my eyebrows. And the edge of the face. That's interesting that they have done that way. I see, I see. Huh. I don't know about the little shine there. It's probably supposed to be representative of a nose, but I'm gonna not go with that in this instance. no, no. I think I like the face being a little wider than that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's 1/2 past the hour. I think now's a good time to take a little break. This is a lot more of a complicated character to try and draw. It's way more like there's a pose rather than just standing static. But it's fun. It is at least interesting. Move this over a bit. I think it's somewhat more interesting to draw. Either way, I'm gonna stop looking at this for a second, get up, walk around, do some stretches, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so looking at this, even if I were to take this and alter the colors a little bit, she gonna look angry. And I don't know why this one doesn't look angry and this one does. Could be the hair. That's a bit more reasonable, I think. But yeah, now I've kind of got a feel for, at least I think I do. I feel like I have a feel for how this sort of works. Like the way that the pose is supposed to fit together, and the way that you can make things look human, I guess. Given how they are laid out. I don't know. I'm tempted to try and make this, make a whole set of these as well. In the same kind of way. But I'm not sure. So, I say a whole set, but at the same time, there's like 50 of these. 50, more than that probably. It's a lot. There are many of these. So to go for this is just her idle animation. She looks to one side, although everything from like the neck down doesn't really change. From here to these three. This is... And I don't remember, but I think she actually has like a foot tapping animation while she's waiting. So, like stand there, look to one side, look to the other, do like a foot tap. I don't recall. That's another thing. This is the same pose, but arm up on either side. You can kind of tell too from like this pose that again the artist for Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball I should say, is the same artist who sort of designed a lot of the characters originally, and this is very, to me, this is very Dragon Ball Z power up pose. Another thing that I just remembered, so comparing these sprites and Chrono Trigger generally to Final Fantasy IV, for example, is the fact that in Final Fantasy IV, the characters only needed to face, in battle, which is these, only one direction. Even on the world map, they only needed 4 directions. Straight on, one side, the other, oh, there's the other one, one side, the other, and then back. This one has a few extra animations when you hand up and so forth to do some special actions. But one thing about Chrono Trigger is that they had multiple poses for straight on, and this is the walking, back, both sides, some of what, you just flip these. But then also you get stuff like this, and I guess more specifically for like the battle poses, this one, where they're off to the side and sort of at an angle, which again, you'd flip this for the other side, but that's 2. So you've got straight on, facing one side and then the other. I guess this is the off to the side, but they're not directly to the side. You can see that there's this counter, or not counter, this diagonal angle to the pose rather than being completely straight on at the side, which I find to be pretty interesting. That they were able to make that happen. And then, of course, you've got all the combat poses because, actual attacks and whatnot were happening. Oh, look at that. She got claws, which was a thing, which her weapon of choice was claws. I gotta go all Sailor King. Well, thanks for stopping by, Darkbug. I appreciate it. Good to see you. for however long you can manage to stick around. You know, you're hitting your bedtime right around now, from what I understand. But yeah, I guess one of the points I was getting at was, like, I wouldn't be doing all of these exact poses, but still, if I was to do a quote-unquote full set of sprites, I'd be mimicking all of these. Whereas with this one, it was just, what, like 10? Nah, 15 or 16. Which, and it's because a lot of them are very similar. It's not that big a deal, really. Yeah, so I think what I'm kind of tempted to do instead, because this is really fun and really cool, I think. What I'm kind of tempted to do instead is take a... Do I want to do that? I think I do. Is to take this and put it aside, go back to these, and maybe change the sprites around a little bit, because I do like how this looks, right? I've got this border. I don't like doing hard black borders all that much, but I like how this looks, so I'm tempted to go and see how this looks on these other models, other sprites. Like, the hard black outline does work pretty well, and I say I'm tempted to. I could literally just do that right now, and I think I will. I'm gonna start not like that. And it looks like for her they did use the same color border on all of them. Oh, wait a minute. I guess this would be this. This should be open. That's why that's that color, because I think for her. Anyway, it probably grabbed the back. That's probably supposed to be just exposed like that. But in this case, I'm going to take this color and we're going to fill all these in. Just on this one, though. Yeah, just on this one. Wait a minute. Why is it that way? That should not be like that. I goobered it up. Yeah. And probably actually do that. No, I like it fading out. So yeah, I think that works pretty well. I do like it. It's a bit less stark of a jump. Now I feel like I need to go and edit all these sprites because I've noticed that this one pixel is out of alignment. I said I'm doing it. But I'll do it later. I'm not going to do that on stream. That's going to be boring as heck. So, anyway, I'm probably going to do a full set of these, but I'll probably do that off camera. Because nobody's going to have as much fun with that, is they? Getting in the weeds now. Should I fill this in like this? Sorry, my phone's going off. Be quiet, you. There we go. Yeah, I think that works a little better. I feel like she's got a bit more of a jaunty angle to her face. Which might actually be real. That might be a thing that's actually happening here. Her head is level here, but measure from here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that is centered in the same exact way. I don't know what it is. I sit here playing with the hair forever. I'm gonna go with that for now. That's probably sufficient. We're gonna leave that alone. Anyway, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, let's cut some of this down. Just a hair. Just a hair. Cut the hair down a little. Get the hair down a hair. Center it up a little bit. Cool. So yeah, now I've got a solid base, and I will probably, again, off-stream, spend the next 48 hours making the rest of these, so that'll be fun. For me. But I doubt it'll be fun to watch. So moving on from that, I think the next thing I'm gonna do, after I take a drink, is I want to work on this. So one of the first things I ought to do, since I'm working on this, is come over here, grab all these colors. Let's see, what would it be? Control C. I think I can do that. We'll come down here. Control V. Now they're all out of whack. There we go. Now they're all in order again. Now I need to... See, that one's in a good spot. Only editing 9 frames of animation here. But something I want to do with this is add some in-betweens. Excuse me. Oh, also, this hand is wrong. Ah! Never went back and recolored this like I had planned to. And really, even though the sprite doesn't fit here, if I do it that way, but it's probably fine. We'll leave it. Leave that alone. But for these, for the sake of these, I am going to fix this. I say fix. I'm going to recolor some of the outlines. There we go. Not that. That one, no. And everything down here. Sure. There we go. I do feel like this makes it a little bit warmer. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I could fill this in like thusly, but I don't think that's really necessary. Ooh, did I do that in all black? I must have. Interesting that I would do that. In that way. Might want to leave that, but for the sake of testing stuff out, bring it up a little bit. Also, I'm noticing that this is edged over like this, which makes me think that I did that because my reference was doing the same thing. Yeah, it is. Which is fine. That, I mean, obviously that's not wrong. That makes it look like it's more rounded rather than sloped. So I guess I keep that in mind for this case. Alright, so now we come back to this. Or was it this one? Go back one. So I wanted. You see, so this is an interesting bit here. This, if I do it like this, it calls out the leg quite a bit, which isn't exactly a problem, or isn't necessarily a problem, I should say. It is something to keep in mind. I wonder, how does this look? No, I do think I like it. Prefer it with the bit there, thusly. And you see, this should, by all rights, be, I guess, this color, which doesn't make any sense. tempted to do is, in this case, just leave it. Just leave it alone. Or maybe just the parts that exceed, or go past, rather, the other border, the parts that need bordering outside of this color, I'll go ahead and color those in. This is a minor detail that is probably largely irrelevant to most. Or at the very least, will go unnoticed for the most part. Yeah, it's where the borders overlap that really looks strange. I don't know if the effort I'm putting into this is really worth it. That's sad. Oops. Let's do this. Let's color in all these. In this case, no. Does this convey the image that I want it to? I guess if I'm thinking about the fact that the robe is supposed to sort of be, on top of the arm here. I don't know. Again, neither is properly wrong, I think. That is actually black. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, and I did want to actually use the black around the edges of the horn, I think. Yeah. It's definitely a different feel. And some of these, like this one, so that's number 7, I can just take this and duplicate it. Save myself quite a bit of work. Did that one already, and that is the same as this one, but flipped. we go. I'm pretty sure I used this one multiple times. There's the other one. It's literally just the same one. Hey, Third Active, welcome. Just got here. Well, you are welcome to be here. Thanks for showing up. How is your day going thus far? Day's Pog. Day's Pog. What a time to be alive. Like, what is Pog? Can any of us truly say that we are, in effect, Pog? Except for the fact that my Windows OS got corrupted, and I got blue screen, and it took me hours to reinstall. Oof, yeah. Big yikes. Any idea what caused it? Just your whole OS got corrupted? Good grief. I know exactly what caused it. Uh-oh. Try to toy with the DLL. Ooh. Why were you doing that? I'm never touching DLLs again. Yeah, why were you doing that? Oh yeah, her eyebrows are changing colors on me. Should probably fix that. I'm gonna go with this. I'll actually make them the red to match the hair. This darker color here. Yes, here we would do the same thing. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't really change much, but it makes me happy. I was trying to install a library for Java, but the hone env variable wasn't installing, so I tried to fix the bug Windows had. Not a good idea. Yeah, I haven't really done much with those files. I remember when I was taking a computer course, and that was one of those things that it was basically like, you know, here's how an operating system works, and here's how to make very simple things function. It was like, here's where you can find all this stuff. Don't touch it. That was basically his stance. Is like, look, if you go into a class or you go into a profession where that is the whole thing that you do, as in you're working for Microsoft, great, do that. Otherwise, don't touch it. That's funny. I had to install Windows from a USB. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how else you do it these days. It's not like anybody's really using what do you call it? CDs anymore. Could probably actually just put a red pixel there. The hair. I guess this would be a lid like that. Yeah, that's fine. Did I? I think I did. I think I have goofed this up. That one has been unedited. This one's still good. These are all good. Cool, yeah. Oh, wait, there's a pixel out of place. Wrong color. That one's all good. Did I do... I did leave that way. Yeah, I'm going to. Only other time I went into the system files was when I got a virus that hard-coded itself into the OS, so I removed the code bits manually. Yeah, that is a way to do that. I think, personally, that just because, you know, I'm not as cavalier with touching those files, personally, I would probably just, if I felt like I had a virus that was hard-coded into my OS, I would just reinstall the whole thing. It's like, nope, just drop everything, nuke the thing from orbit, and reinstall the OS. Like, I mean, how long did that take you? Because there's a part of me that feels like that would take about as long, unless you know exactly what you were looking for and where to go. I feel like finding everything and making sure each bit was manually removed would probably take about as long as removing, or as just reinstalling. Granted, with a reinstall, you have to, a lot of Googling. Yeah. With a reinstall, you do have to drop all of the files that are on your computer if you want to be sure that it's working right. Just, you know, rip whatever else you had going on in your computer. Here's the problem. Literally coded it so the computer would fry the new OS is installed. Even if it won't work, I'm not taking that. Yeah. That's really weird. I've never heard of that. There's a part of me that's like, what were you doing? What were you doing? Where were you? That you got that virus. But no, that's weird. Oh yeah, I was doing son of a gun. I was gonna leave the horns blacked in. Fix this while I'm looking at it. I can't even tell the difference in these colors anymore. This is black, alright. Oh yeah, how I got it? Installed a bad library. Well, like, for what? Like, what was your library for? Problem with Java. Oh, okay. Is that when you install libraries, you literally give them admin permits? Yeah. Yeah, welcome to using legacy systems where if you change anything, if one thing changes, everything has to change, and everything that has been built before you got here is the way that things are it's just how they do. That's just how they work. Any vulnerabilities be damned. As for reading ITC files, I'm not familiar with those. I probably know what they are, what they do, but off the top of my head, I'm like, I don't know what that is. Config files, but okay. So yeah, the problem was just with the trust of what you were dealing with, it sounds like. Downloading stuff from a bad place. Which is unfortunate. Not your fault. Not really anything you could do about it. Like to know what the heck was going on. I'm only installing libraries with 5. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. 500k plus downloads. From the official Java website. And hard lesson learned. You know, it's either those, I was like, either those files or the ones where it's like 8 people have downloaded this, and it's literally like 2 guys in a forum from 2003 solving a very specific problem that they and now you have. Those are probably safe. Because why would they bother, basically? I've suddenly realized why I have the problem I currently have with this bit. I'm gonna do that way. It's not done yet. And now that this one is done, copy. Not this. Where are you? Nope. Stop that. I already did this one. So we got. I just redid one. That should do all of them, I think. Yeah. Remember, I had an error, and I Googled it. One result. There's a guy on a forum 12 years ago saying he got the same issue. There was no response except saying, "Never mind, guys, I solved it." And he didn't say how. Yeah. Yeah. I actually just saw a thread on Twitter, I think the other day, talking about that. Bless the guy who didn't do that. It was like, 12 years ago, one guy asks a question, nobody responds, but he comes back, like 48 hours later and is like, "Okay, I fixed it. Here's how I fixed it." Bless that guy. Yeah, I've taken to, I was doing that just yesterday too. Like, somebody had a problem, and I'm like, "Cool, I had this exact problem just a few hours ago. Let me walk you through it step by step." I mean, it was super simple, right? It was just like how to install a thing for Sprite, but it's like, yes, I will appreciate this. I think I would appreciate this if somebody did this for me. Even if they didn't necessarily need that walkthrough, somebody might. And this way, it's completely unambiguous how it is done. But going through that process, it made it really clear to me how easy it is to make step-by-step instructions on how to do a thing with pictures, especially if you're using Windows. But even Linux and Mac can do the same thing. Just have your hotkey set up to your screen capture button, whatever that hotkey is, and you can just make images as you go. One of the best libraries for rendering stuff with C++ is a library with only 1,000 downloads from 15 years ago, made from super old system. Funny thing is, it still works, and it works really good. Interesting. I wonder, am I thinking correctly? C++, no, C++ is still used, but it's C++ that's falling out of favor. Again, I don't code. But it's some of this stuff is really baseline, and if you know how to use it, great. You can do a lot of stuff that other people just cannot do, but the majority of the world doesn't use it at all anymore. Barely anybody under the age of 35 has any idea what to do with it. I can't remember if that's C++ or C++. C is meh, C++ is perfect, C# is good. Or that's probably what I was thinking of. But yeah, that's rough. Okay, I like this animation. I think it's fun. I feel like there are bits where it needs to be more dynamic. I think the feet stepping around is pretty cool. Maybe I should move this. We start here. We go there. I could probably have her step further back. C+ doesn't... Yeah. I think I was thinking of C, actually. Not C+. I don't know why. How did we go from C to C++? Again, not a coder. I don't know. I don't know the whole history and answer behind that. I know just enough to show people how little I know about it. this is not going to work at all the way I anticipated it working. I think the steps still work here. C is for OS, I think, and C++ is mostly for apps. I do know C is DLLs. Okay. I mean, I guess on some level that sounds like it would make sense. I'm not going to... I'm gonna try and not say something that makes it sound like oh yeah, no, totally, that makes sense. That would totally work that way. I have no idea. I feel like these frames need a bit more in them. Like, maybe if it was just twice as long? I don't know. Let's try that and then that. See if that... actually... Hold up. That doesn't look good, but... maybe this would. Also, you can make really funny stuff with .bat files. Yeah, no idea how they actually work. One of my friends showed me really stupid stuff you can do with them. You can literally apply effects on the screen and other stuff. Yeah, I know that with a batch file, you can, as long as you have a script that'll let you go to the command line and have it access said batch file, the batch file can just make the computer do anything your keyboard can do, effectively. Which is literally everything your computer can do. So if I take this... I feel like this is on the way to what I want. But I like... So from here to there, her hands should move. So let's try that. Let's do this. Actually, here. I'm just gonna actually move these over a peg. And then I can move all of this over one. But actually, let's not do that. Let's move this back one. Unclick that. Maybe this too. Yeah, that's cool. Spotty coverage, just wanted to say hello. Hey, Brass. Welcome to the stream. And also, we do be dancing. Okay, so this works going from here to there, but I need more movement. More movement. I was originally not wanting to do that, but we're gonna do it anyway. Not move any of these. That one doesn't really matter that much. Wants me to stupid app, but I can't find anywhere, which is kind of, can't find it anywhere, which is kind of sad for me. But basically, give it an image, and it will pick a random area, and then put it in like a black box with a random adjective below it, and I see. Yeah, kind of like the. Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying. Kind of like the whole what bit. Characters dancing, nice. Yeah, so I made this earlier, hoping, let's see, that I can make this look good, effectively. Oh, too big. There we go. I guess all this should move too. Yeah, okay, well, I can fix that. Pretty easy. Put that there. Like the what? Yeah. What? The one I know from that is like, I don't know if you've used Vanilla Tweaks, the Minecraft resource pack slash texture pack slash stuff data pack, but I've used that, and one of their downloads is for the what filter on top of the pig, or on not on top of the pig, but on top of the spyglass. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Do that with bash files. Nope, do that with JavaScript. Hate JavaScript. Yeah, Brass, we were just talking about JavaScript and DLL files and, you know, bricking a computer. Or almost bricking a computer, I should say. No, I do not like this. I do not like the way that that is. I think that's better. Probably should just erase this. Maybe that's enough. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this out, actually. Like that, and we'll bring all of this in a step. I realize we need lines here too now. Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one of these should be that way. We're gonna leave it. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to take this sprite. Copy. Here. Actually, no. Like that. We get rid of this one. Too many frames or too many movements. Can I just... I can't. Wait, what? Why is it kind of like a link? Oh, anytime you put a period, yeah. Node.js is basically JavaScript with no HTML or CSS. JS can be a pain. I don't hate it, but I've also never done anything profound with it. Did you know? If you do this in the JavaScript console, math.min greater than math.max, it returns true? You can even check by opening F12 and typing that. JavaScript can be really stupid. And it's probably just a matter of, like, nobody planned for that. Like, nobody expected that to be a thing that happened. Okay, that's only 1 pixel different here, so I'm probably gonna do that over here too. not surprising. Part of me wants to put a little bit more space here and have them spin a bit longer. So let's do that. Let's try this. There. There. But with this one, move it. I think the 4 frames is too much. So what do? We have this one. Get rid of this one. No, we need to start here. Flip back this way. Can we go from here to there? We totally can. So we get rid of this one. We do want it to start on that, though. So I guess that just means we move this frame here to the beginning. I dig it. Phone's gonna die. Peace, y'all. Thanks for showing up, Brass. Charge your phone. Also, if you ask it null greater than 0, it returns false. If you ask it, or if you do null less than 0, it also returns false. So null must be 0. Well, do null equals 0, it returns false. But the funny part is if you type null greater than equal to 0, greater than or equal, returns true. What? What? Yeah, no, I get that. Again, it's one of those things that somebody must have not thought that anybody would bother to do that, or they just forgot a certain use case, and they're like, yeah, like they just pressed on with making the thing. Now think about it, like, how old is JavaScript? It's really freaking old, right? Like, I have no idea how long JavaScript has been around. I'm not super happy with this spin. What should I do with this? Also, if you type of not a number, it returns number, which is just so funny to me. Yeah, you're getting a little into the weeds for me. I'm not really following what that would mean. Like, I don't know NaN and type of, what those parameters actually are meant for. Without having the wider context, I can't find it funny. What is the type of not a number? Okay, but like, what are the types? Type is like int or string. Okay. Or boolean. Okay. But not a number isn't a value, or rather, is not a number a specific value, or is it a type of a value? Not a number is when you add 1 to hello. Okay, yeah, so like 1 plus hello is not a number. You get a value that is not a number. If I'm understanding you correctly. Type of tells you what type a variable is. Well, yeah, I guess that's weird. But, like, it sounds like it's one of those things that doesn't break anything. Well, no, I think that does make sense, because it's a number. Like if you're calling for an expected number, and you get something that just literally isn't, it has to return something, right? So the value that it gives you is going to fall in the numbers type, but it's going to return that because it's the only possible solution. It's telling you that it's not a number, but the value of not a number has to be categorized with all of the other numbers so that when you get something that is meant to output a number, like x plus y or whatever, is supposed to put out a number. So maybe it makes sense, but it's still really funny. Yeah, no, you're right. It's strange. Computer logic can be really odd. And unintuitive. This is the part that needs fixing. There's something needs to be in here. What can I put in here that I have already done? Possibly nothing. Time for hand stretches. Okay. So if you b plus a and plus b a plus a returns banana. That's funny. I'm trying to figure out the logic of why it would do that. So there should be another a in there, right? Right? Right, because, like, so if you just did b plus a, would it give you ba? And if you just did a plus a, would it give you aa? I don't know how that works. I don't know how adding letters together would work. Because that makes me feel like one of those a's is turning into not a number. That is funny, though. I'm sorry, I'm logicking it out. B plus A equals BA. Yeah, and then A plus A should be equal AA. Now, can you BA plus AA and get something similar? Is it the space? Is that what the problem is? Is it because the plus is effectively quoted, and that's why it's coming back that way? Because I'm noticing that your B space plus space A, in quotes, gives you the banana. But in the first case where you have B plus A with no spaces, I'm wondering if that's what's doing it. Again, I'm trying to logic out a thing that I only have a very, very loose concept of how it works. So I like the frames here. I like this. This is a good transition from this one to this. I do wonder. We start here. Boom. There. Yeah. Do I even need to move this back one? Yeah, I think the extra movement is good. Swoosh. The dash thingy looks like a hurt animation. Maybe make her a little less angry. Yeah, it is. So in the original that I modeled this after, it is the I have taken damage animation. So yeah, it only plays for a second, but could totally do that. Her eyes are too squizzy. Something like that, then. Wait. Oh, that's her hand. That's gonna be a problem, because that's gonna look weird. You know what? It's only gonna be on frame for... It's only gonna be in for 1 frame, so it'll be fine. And coming from here to there, you'll get it. Even that actually looks pretty alright. Go straight from this to that. That. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it's not on frame, and you're seeing the movement of the hand. It's not on long enough for the eye to look weird. There are some bits here that don't work though, and I'm trying to figure out where they are. I think maybe I should move her head down. Like from here to here. Maybe her head should drop a level, but I'm going to lose a lot of the detail if I do that. Let's see. Let's just do it and see what happens. Go see you later. Thanks, Third Active, for dropping by. Appreciate your input. It was fun talking with you. You're always welcome. Thank you. Hope to see you again next time. I wonder now, what if this, but instead, actually, let's do those. Wait, what? Oops. Do all of that. Goes back over, down one. How does that work? So this would be there anyway. I'm gonna put it in the other one. I'm gonna grab this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Copy. Here, going all the way up, going right there. Delete, paste, flip, move you over. Okay. So on this one, I did just drop it straight down. Come back here. I did move this forward. Yeah, step that forward a little bit. Hop back. Yeah, that works a little better. So one thing here is that I'm going from this to this when this... So this is a rotation, right? So we start here, go back, fall back, set, turn, and then we set again and launch. So I'm wondering if this frame is even necessary. Kind of thinking it's not. Unless it were to go like right here after this, there, and then this one would happen. So there'd be a spin, set, and then pull back, drop. So let's undo, get that frame back, and move it. Is it like right there? No, it's gonna be right before frame 2. Boom, turn. Oh, no, I did that backwards. I just need another one of these. This frame doubled. Copy this, put that there. Doom, doom. Nope, it's the other way around. Yeah, it should be this frame. Because we're here. Not copied, just moved. Move that here. Something is out of whack. That's what's wrong. This needs to move way up here. Down, pull. Probably want this to. Yeah, I like how that flows together. This one I'd probably want to scooch back one. Yeah, so here, there, pop back, fall. Which means this needs to move over. go. We spin on the foot there. Pull that out. Stepping up. Ah, no, this needs to go the other way. I have realized the error of my ways. Then we can go from here to there. Without much trouble, I think. And we step out, come back, fall. Set up, step out, come back, fall. Reset, up. Spin. Start again. Yeah, that's starting to come together a little bit better. Now, I think I had set these to run a little slow. I had. Let's look at it at the normal speed. Definitely having a lot more fun now. Something about the stepping in here is getting off somewhere. It might be this one, in all honesty. Step out. Fall back. The feet. I feel like that's better. Which means this one needs to come in here. Step out. I'm doing this backwards again. Down, out, fall. Down, out, fall. Yeah. Alright, so from here, we lose 2 pixels off the foot. Yeah, that is correct. Then this one is moving way more. Doesn't really matter where we start here. That one's way out of whack now, though. That, I think, is a little closer to what I wanted. No, it's this fall here that the feet are moving That's what's making it look wiggly. Feet are just sort of sliding, and I don't care for that, actually. So let's fix that. We can make the feet go back to where they were. Back, I say. Which tells me that this should be there, honestly. Yeah, it's a little bit less movement, but it's more... Ooh, actually, here's something I can do. Take this. Grabber. Just move all of this over one. Well, actually, no. Let's grab these. Not that one. No, I don't like this. Moved the head back, but I kind of want to move it again. But now that foot stays in place and becomes the focal point to step back out again here. Because if I was to leave this here like this, right, and move this one forward so that these feet stay in the same place, that, I mean, the arms still kind of work. Down, step out. Well, I think I'm sitting here staring at this quite a bit, and I'm not really making much headway. I think that's going to be probably a good place to go ahead and call it. We've added a few more frames to what we've got. So compare what we're looking at up at the top to the one that I've got on screen down at the bottom. And I think we've made some market improvements. Obviously, adding more frames to an animation up to a certain limit is going to make it look better. If I had 24 frames in this animation and it lasted 1 second, well, that would be pretty smooth. So, we'll see. Let's go ahead and change out to our food shop. You know what? I just have an idea. What I want to do. Go ahead and add her to the screen, and I'll probably fix this. Probably edit this in to be the other way around, I guess. Or not the other way around. To be the other one. You can put it right here. For now. Snapping your things. Either way, good enough. Good enough for me. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. And watching me dither away at a small dancing demon girl. I hope everybody had a good time. Talking about a little bit of coding stuff. In addition to watching me mess with some pixel art. I do like the Chrono Trigger style of spriting. And if in case it wasn't obvious, I am kind of trying to work up my skills towards bigger things. I would like to be able to make some really big pixel art. There's a part of me that is stuck on this idea of I want to do something beautiful, something huge. Not huge necessarily, I guess, but something really, really pretty. Which, to make something that's really cool, it needs to be larger, I think. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. And so I need to work up to that, which is the plan. I'm making sprites in this style where they're, you know, I'm learning from people who've come before me who knew what they were doing. I think is a good tactic for learning how to art, as I have stated many times. But either way, that's the course we're on right now. Like I said at the start of the stream, probably going to be cutting out my Wednesday streams entirely. So we'll see. I'd like to focus more on off-Twitch content, which I've done basically none of for several months now. So we'll see how that goes. In any case, until I see you all again, stay safe out there.